Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Wendy here. If you're new, please subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for watching. So today's video is an impromptu video. I was preparing for work, then I looked at some of the perfumes that I'm reaching for lately, and I saw the dents in there. Then I figured I think a current summer favorites video would be good, because I showed you guys all the perfumes that I like, or the perfumes that I intended to wear for summer, but I noticed that I've been reaching out for certain fragrances more than others, and there seems to be like a pattern except for one in all the fragrances that I've been reaching out for. So I decided, let me just do this video. So if you're interested in hearing my current summer favorites, please keep watching. So there's one thing that I've noticed in my fragrance selection choices of late is that I am really going for easy reach perfumes, and most of my favorite perfumes that are very unique are not the perfumes that I'm reaching out for of late. It could be because it's very hot and it's summer, but then I just noticed that lately I just like more laid back perfumes, because it just comes off, it's just where I am right now. I think that's just the mood that I'm in. So the first perfume that I'm going to show you is the perfume that I'm wearing even today. This is my scent of the day, and that is Lady Million by Paco Rabanne. So this is a perfume that was my first designer fragrance. That was, I think, in 2010, 2009, 2010. I was just about to get into uni, and it's something that I really love. And I bought this out of nostalgia, but I am so glad I have it. So to me, this one has this sort of vintage vibe. To be honest, it's been out for over a decade, so makes sense, but it's still one that is a people pleaser that I really like. So this is a honey perfume with some patchouli, and it also has this citrusy thing to it and white florals. So despite it having honey, it's not like a sticky sweet honey perfume. It's good honey, but the white florals and the citrusy notes just balance it out, and that just makes it work all year round for me. The first time I moved to Western Province, which is super hot. If you live in Zambia, you should know that. It's I carried Pink Sugar, Elie, and this one, and I found that this was the easy reach for me. And that bottle that I carried obviously ran out. It was a tiny bottle, and so this makes it like my third bottle, to be honest, because the first time I bought it, the first bottle I ever owned, the tiny bottle that I went with to Western Province, and then this, it's one that I really, really appreciate. And if you can see the prices online, they don't really go down extremely, because this is still something that people are reaching out for. So if you're one of those people who don't mind, it's sort of like, it's got that vanilla-ish thing which still has a sweet thing, and it's a bit vintage, but the citruses, the honey, the white flowers just work so well. If you don't mind smelling like a lot of people, because I know this has been imitated by several people, if you don't mind that, then you would definitely enjoy this. But then again, no matter how many imitations people make, there's nothing that smells better than the original. So that's the first perfume I've been reaching for. You guys can see that I really wear it for work a lot, and yeah, so one of my favorites. Next up, we're going to talk about another perfume which is very similar in composition to Lady Million, but slightly spicy, and this is Jimmy Choo-illicit. So this one is yet another honey perfume, but then also florals and some citruses to balance it out. But this one is also a bit more spicy, so I find it very nice to wear in the evenings. Such a very expensive smelling perfume. Jimmy Choo, to be honest, Jimmy Choo does very expensive smelling perfumes, and I really appreciate that about the house. This just smells amazing, and to me this is very sexy and seductive. And if you want something that is easy yet classy yet sexy, this Jimmy Choo-illicit is the one. The only thing with this one is that it has moderate performance, so I usually reach out for it you can see where I am. I'm almost half. I really appreciate having this perfume, and I really reach out for it when I'm just going out, maybe not for a very long time, like in the night, maybe for dinner and then coming back home. This is the one I really reach out for because it just goes with almost everything I can possibly think of wearing. It is one that I think you can still wear even during the day, but I just prefer to wear it during the night. But it's worth wearing anytime. So just like similar to the Dominion, but with a lot more spices. I think it has cinnamon or ginger. I can't remember the spices, but I'll put the notes up for you guys to see. So this is one that I've been wearing a lot. This, of all the perfumes on my tray, the evening perfumes that are on my tray, this just seems like a very easy reach perfume because the other ones are coming off a bit too heavy. Next up is a perfume that I have been wearing during the day, at night. It's just like all through the perfume that I am enjoying right now. And this is Elie Saab-Le, and you can see from the dent, guys. I bought this perfume this year, like just a few months ago. I love this. I really just love this. This has the Femme DNA for sure, but then it's very different from the original Femme, which is extra classy, extra bold, extra strong. This has moderate performance, but in the sense that it doesn't project way as the original Femme. It also doesn't last as long, but this lasts like for 6 to 8 hours. So if I'm going out, I'm going to, let's say, or I'm going for work, which is like an 8-hour shift, I'm still reaching for this and it's still just going to work. So this has rose. It's like a very rose dominant perfume with some patchouli in the base, I believe, and it also has citruses, which makes it just a very easy to wear all year round perfume. Oh my god, this smells good. This smells good. I am an ardent lover of the Parfum line, and to be honest, not just the Parfum line, I like Elie Saab. Just like, it's one of those designer houses that I feel are affordable yet smell extremely high end. So this is one that I just can say more about. I'm wearing it, this is in summer, but I would wear this all year round because it just has a balance of everything. Florals, a bit of sweetness from the vanilla. It still also has some citruses. Easy baddie corporate girl type of perfume. So that is Parfum Royal. Next up is a new acquisition, and I'm very shy to show you the dent, you guys. Like, it's just not right. This is Versace Eros EDP, and look at that. Like, guys, it was a brand new bottle. Look at that. So the thing is this. I was wearing the Eros EDT so much, and I ran out of that one because these perfumes, the Eros line, I feel, even with the gents Eros, I feel like it's something you can wear all year round. And for a person who doesn't have a lot of freshy perfumes in my collection, I find that I reach for these perfumes that are sort of bright, a bit fresh and floral during summer because that's what I have. And this, to me, this is a signature scent for one of my friends, Ogani, and it makes sense it's her signature scent because this is floral yet sweet, yet very like seductive and alluring, yet it is not very loud. Like, the EDT is very, it projects so much. The EDT fills a room, but this one projects well enough for someone to smell you and compliment you, and then it also lasts long. The EDT equally lasts long. This shocked me. I wore it in the morning. I could still smell it at the end of the day. But then, and someone complimented me. This is a girl who doesn't like, this is a colleague who doesn't like very strong perfumes. And she's got a very good nose. She's able to tell that each time I'm wearing something different, and she's also able to tell if it's a perfume she has smelled before. For instance, she told me, yes, you're wearing Fantasy, when I was wearing Fantasy Intense, which is very good for a person who's not so into perfumes. And then she told me, this is the perfume you're wearing today is something that I would personally wear. And that was like the biggest compliment of them all. This is for all year round, anywhere. If there's ever, you guys know that I like very unique perfumes, very bold perfumes. If there's ever a perfume that I would recommend to someone who has no perfume at all and is a beginner with fragrances, this is the one. So Versace Eros EDP. Last but not the least, guys, is my favorite summer perfume, which is now discontinued. I don't know how I'll survive after this. So this is Florabotanica by Balenciaga. You guys can see the dents. This is also another perfume that I bought this year, and I'm a third down. I need to buy another bottle. Whenever I'll see another bottle for an affordable price, I'll definitely scoop it, because this perfume is now extremely expensive. This is everything I want for summer. It is fresh, it is floral, it is rose, and I have discovered that I am a rose lover, and it is extremely long lasting. Guys, if you think there's never a freshie that lasts so long, this is it. And it projects. This lasts over 10 hours on me, and that is on my skin. I'm a person who sprays on my skin and also on my clothes sometimes, but mostly on my skin. But with this one, it is one that I prefer to wear on my skin, because I feel like the notes really just come out better on my skin than on the clothing. And it also comes off very green, so you have to be a person who likes your fresh rose. You shouldn't mind a very green note, because it does have that, and it's extremely floral, just like the name says. So this is one that I cannot emphasize more, and this is a perfume that I feel like is not easy for everyone to love. This is a very unique perfume. I don't know why they discontinued this. If you guys know any alternatives to Florabotanica, please let me know in the comments, because after this goes away, disappears completely from the earth, I don't know what will become of me and my summers. So that's the last perfume for you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.